All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? You should be hearing it now. All right. So sorry about that. Hold on a second. All right. So my audio was outputting for the recording, but it was not outputting other stuff. So yeah. What I know what was wrong with it. So it's all cool and all now, but basically I went in and I set up a second profile and all was good, but for some reason it's not switching the audio over like it's supposed to. I'm not really sure what's wrong with it. But anyway, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Way of the Hunter. I received this last night and I'm getting the season pass for it early, or later today. I actually was supposed to get it before I went live. But that's so weird. If you watch, when I pull that up, it's like, okay, so it is away from his face. Okay, if we watch his shadow, it's weird. That is just super weird. So anyway, my nemesis, huh? Okay. How are you, Miss Nerdy? So anyway, like I said, the audio is supposed to be on a different profile, but now it's scene collection instead of profile, apparently. So I had to mess with it and redo some stuff. So now I got it set up right, I think. Anyway, without further ado, we are going to be hunting today. I'm not going to be doing any missions, and so we're just going to go and hunt. Number one, I'm going to go up here to my ranch. I'm going to get my car back up here. Well, I might not. I don't know. I'll leave it out there and see where I can go. But I want to look and see if there's anything. I want to see the price of something. Let's come in here. And the price of the 243 is $1,040. So I actually could buy that, but I think that the first thing I should buy is binoculars, and I have enough to get those. So let's go ahead and let's get these guys right here. Let's see. How do I buy them? Can I not buy them yet? I guess I can't buy them yet. Why can I not buy them yet? Well, I can't buy any of the scopes or anything either, so I guess we're stuck hunting with what I got for now. Now, the 243 will be a good upgrade. I'm going to take a screenshot of how much it costs before I buy it. Anything else that's unlocked? All right, we'll just... You know what? I don't think that I can put the same scope on both of them, so maybe we'll just hold off on that. Just go make some more money. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, sorry. I had to take care of something. Ooh, let's see. My car is down here. I want to see if I can find mule deer or anything like that. What time is it? It's 11:43. So I want to go down this direction right I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, that's what's up. Okay, I forgot you got to go slow. What I need to do is I need to in this stream pick up electric lawnmower, huh? So what I'm going to work on today is unlocking the ability to walk with hunter sense. And we are playing on Explorer mode, which is supposed to be easy mode. I just like all the high-techness of it. I enjoy that style of gameplay, so that's what I'm going to You need you one of those remote control robot lawnmowers that has the tank treads on it. Miss Nerdy, I don't exactly know what that is. Too fancy. Hold on, adjusting my headset just a little bit. Okay, so Miss Nikki, how are you doing today? And let me go on in here and take a look. We've got that, so I gotta collect collectibles then. And this is what we're working on right here. I need to get 30 unique animal signs, static or dynamic. And we'll probably get Eagle Eye within our first 2 hunts. But then after that, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and move down this way a little bit quicker. There we go, right there. So, I don't know if it's been fixed or not, but there was a bug with the game to where you really could not, you couldn't do the crouch walking without it spooking stuff off about 400 away. So I don't know if they fixed that or not. Just playing some Way of the Hunter, enjoying the hunt. How about you? All right, we got a 1-star adult, young. Only problem I've had here on with the PlayStation version so far is you can't really spot multiple deer, or you can't spot. We got a badger here. You can't spot anything that's moving really, which on PC you can. Got a pheasant. I need to pick up all of these. Here. Oh, took off. It was a badger. I'm still going to go for the deer instead, but I want to see if I can pick up some of these things since I'm right here at them. So there's white-tailed deer out here as well, this way. Alright, I definitely need to get within 150 of the deer here, if I can. She just walked right past me and didn't even see me. They're adding bows in the next update. I don't know about dogs. I read that people were asking for dogs, but they said that they didn't really think that dogs would work in this way that they have made it or something. So they said they would really have to look into it. But yeah, I played this on release on PC, and I played until like the third update, and it broke completely, so I stopped playing. But I'm really enjoying it again. I had a glitch to where my shotgun literally would reload and it kept reloading, and I could not stop it. Okay. I could not get it to stop or anything, and I would load up. For maybe the first 3 times it would, but there we go, right there. He's the one that's kind of dark looking. All right. Get ready. That other one's going to walk in front of him. Ain't that the way it always happens? You go to aim, and all of the others walk right in front of what you're looking at. All right, my wind is good. That's a young male. But I see him again. I think he's just, yeah, right there. Okay, he's actually good right there where we're at. If I can... I think I'm going to actually have to get up to about 100 if I can. That's not him. Where did he go? Is it him at the back? Or, oh, no. There he is right there. Right? Yeah, I seen. Okay. All right. This might be able to get him. All right. He paused, so I'm not so sure that's going to be good or not. But I'm going to go ahead and mark right there. I don't know that that was a great shot. I wish they would make it so that you could hold your breath, toggle holding your breath, and do it with the L3. Having to actually hold this down and toggle your breath at the same time, I can't do. My fingers don't work that way. So I have to toggle the zoom, and I hate that. Or the aim. Alright. I know that we hit him. May not have been a great shot, though. I don't see blood. So I can tell y'all, you absolutely want to pick up every single track you come up on. It will greatly help. Don't matter what it is. If it flashes, pick it up. Got a white tail down there. That's okay. So there we go, right there. On this, honestly, I don't really have a favorite. I like the big game deer and moose and elk and stuff. I'm not too happy with hunting the small stuff, but I would say just the deer are my favorite so far. I have actually, even though I've owned it since release on PC, I have never played anything but this map on it. I put tons and tons of time into this map alone. Alright. So that is medium amount of air bubbles. Nerdy, let me tell you, there is a game called Deer Avenger. And you are Bambo. And you run around and you shoot the hunters. You would love it. Alright, we got to track him down. I used to play it all the time. My mom gave me the game and she loved it. Oh, it was so much fun. So, I am going to 100% hunt according to genetics on this. On PC, I hunted whatever I saw and wanted to. I don't know how I just went down like that. I was not trying to do that. If I see another 1-star mature up there with them, I'll take it too. But I really don't want to take multiple out of the same herd at the same time. But I'm going to focus on low genetic, not adults, but low genetic matures if I can. And any females that are mature, I'll take them. That's a young 1-star, so that's good. That's... I can't see. Adult male. Right, we've got blood here. Medium amounts. The one thing that's really cool about this game is you can go through and actually, if you can't find your animal, you can do this right here. Go into photo mode, raise up. You can see me down there. I can see, well, I thought I could see a little bit of blood there, but I can't. But I can just do this, and I can actually move around. Now, on PC, it didn't pause the game, but here on console, it pauses the game. He's right there. So that's cool. He actually went down fairly quick. I don't think there's anything in this herd, but she sees me. She's looking right at me. Young female. Male. Adult female. To my knowledge, you can take out the wrong females and completely kill a herd as well. I've had that happen where they just kind of died off, and I could not find them anywhere at all anymore. We got blood there. And here, he's laying right up in here somewhere. There he is, I think. Alright, there he is. I'm not after them, but I'm going to go ahead and take a picture with this guy. And let's go into photo mode. Now, here's the cool thing is, if I'm not mistaken, you can change it. Oh, it's got Paul's game on there now. Okay, I got you. I don't know if that'll actually send it to my screenshot folder or not. Let's actually look and see if it does. Yeah, it does. Okay. So, That's cool. All right. Let's claim. And all right. Left lung artery, right lung. So nice. Pretty good shot. There we go. You can zoom, but you're supposed to be able to make it to where it doesn't show the vitals and stuff. But now, this guy was a genetic of 37.62. He would have never got anywhere good, so spec still for such a low genetic, he's a nice looking buck, I gotta say. But we really couldn't take him any other way because he was so far down under that hill. That was all we had to shoot at. Okay. So anyway, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and sell him. We lost 1.45 pounds. The name of this game is we are hunting to sell the meat to people, to suppliers, basically. So, sell it. There we go. We have a white-tailed deer down here. I'm going to have to try to... Alright, I'm going to remove all... So to start off with, in this game, you got to go real slow. You can't do much to where you're doing it quickly or anything. And I do hear Rocky Mountain elk, and they have put them down here. They had different elk here to start with, but I don't remember what they were, if it just said elk or if it said Roosevelt elk or what. Miss Nerdy, have you ever heard of the game Maneater? You're a bull shark in the bayou. It's awesome. It is awesome. It gave me motion sickness to start with, but once you get the hang of it and get used to it a little bit, you can do it without it really making you sick or anything. But, oh, it's so cool. I actually need to finish the DLC. Bad bought me the DLC for it, and I need to finish the DLC. I had finished most of it, and then something else come out. I love sharks. When I was growing up, my cousin's nickname for me was Shark, and his nickname was Stingray. In a lot of my games, I'll name my character Shark. Especially if it's a knight or something, I'll name him Shark. I absolutely love sharks. What did you learn? Oh, I don't know. If you're the Kraken, I can say, hello, beastie. How do I... There we go. So I found out that all of the animals in this game actually have a set number of areas that they're in, and that if they're not in one drink spot, they're in the other. white sharks, if they realize you're a human, 90% of them will not bother you. They don't like the taste of people. I don't know. I've been wondering that too. The game, when it first come out, the first patch that they put out broke the game. The second patch kind of fixed it. And the third patch really broke it to where you couldn't play it as much. And I had a glitch that completely killed it for me where I could not even play the game anymore. I had it on PC, but now I see that it seems like it's doing a lot better now. Yeah, it'll be free for people with Season Pass. The first 2 maps and everything else up until now that has come out for it are included in the Season Pass. I believe it said that there was maybe another weapon pack coming as well for the Season Pass, but I can't remember. I pre-ordered it on PC. Unfortunately, my PC messed up. I think my graphics card is dying on me, and I can't play a game on there, so my stream PC now can't really handle the game. So I bought it on PlayStation to be able to play it. But I'm loving this game again now that I've come back to it. I'm absolutely loving it. I still like Call of the Wild better, but every now and then I just need something like this. I'm one of those weirdos that likes Hunting Simulator 2, though, and I enjoy it quite a bit, too. Yeah, I do like that. That's one of my favorite things about it. It's a lot more realistic, but I like playing it on Explorer mode or Easy mode so that I have all the high-tech features. I don't know. I'm just a high-tech guy anyway, so I like having those features. I'm trying to get eyes on this whitetail. I don't know where he's at exactly. He should be within 100 yards of me. It's a young male. Okay. I'm not going to shoot him. Since I'm not going to shoot him, I think he's by himself. It sounds like he's moving off. Yeah, I don't see him at all. I'd like to get eyes on him. I know he's back in there, but oh well. I want to get the zone more than anything. I just really wanted to see if there was anything with him. I don't think there is. I think he might have moved off. But he's still over. Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, he is tiny. I don't think he has a chance at all. He is sitting there looking at me. I love that they actually chew and everything, too. That is so cool in this. I love that. That's so cool. I think I'm going to go on and spook him off on purpose, though, to get his zone. Come on. All right. Go. Got that. Oh, yeah, here it is. I just want to pick up the actual track as well. See if that helps with it. New perk unlocked. Eagle Eye. Okay. Nice. So, that's going to give me this, and I need to get the other. What is that? Okay. We could just go jump off a cliff 10 times. Oh. I like now, though, that you're not penalized for hunting with a lower rifle like you were to start with when the game first came out. If you hunted a mule deer with Grandpa's rifle, you really got all kind of flack for it. It would give you a lot less money, and it would penalize you a lot. And it looks like they boosted the power of Grandpa's rifle as well. I don't see anything flashing. I want to go and pick up another few areas right quick. Down about here. I want to go that way, but I also want to go up here and grab this. I don't know. Oh, that's a trail marker, I think. And I think that they have changed it to where the animals have their own zone times now instead of everything. Like, it used to be all deer species drink at the same time, all predators drink at the same time. Didn't matter what they were. That's something we need to go hunt black bear. I remember hunting a black bear on PC version and tracking that thing over a freaking mile. Oh my gosh. And it was a good shot on him too. That's what was so bad. So I know that there should be some other stuff right in here as well. I'd say right in this area, all the way down to here. So one thing is you move way too fast. I guess you can let back on the stick a little bit, but up in there somewhere there should be whitetail, I believe, feeding or drinking. Last night when I got the game, I got on my alternate account, and oh dear, that I guess that's actually the group that I shot that first one out of. Anyway, when I got on last night, I got on my alternate account, and I went through and I got a mule deer in the same herd, and then I came back out here, and there was a mature female pheasant. All I had was Grandpa's rifle, and it was a 2.98 pound pheasant, and I shot it and had 0.2 0.2 weight left or meat left. I was like, oh my gosh. But it was a huge group of pheasants out there. I can't wait to get me a shotgun. I think that the pheasants actually, if I'm not mistaken, they are hunting tier 1. So the 22 in this game is actually too powerful for them, which really sucks, but I'll still probably use the 22 on them sometimes. One thing I love about games like this is just being out here in nature. I used to go hiking all the time, and that was before I got hurt and all, and well, before I came down with my problems, I should say, and it just lets me get out and go hiking, and I was always on the river. It looks like this game specifically would give you a fishing pole, though. Since you're the landowner, it looks like you'd be able to just go fishing on this, too. I understand why you can't go fishing on Call of the Wild. It's actually game reserves, but here as the landowner, I don't see why you can't, you know? By the way, if my microphone gets too low sounding, please say, hey, mic is a little low. I have to be right up on it, and I have to talk louder and project more because I had to turn it down quite a bit so it would stop a problem I was having. I have to get a new microphone sometime soon. So I'm thinking I'm going to maybe hook up my Blue Snowball to it. I think I can do that, but I'm not sure. Unfortunately, my Yeti has about had it, and it gets worse and worse. So weird that I'm not seeing any whitetail anywhere up here now. They've changed it too to where you don't see the those things, the sound analysis, if you are looking through your binoculars. I could have swore that you used to be able to. Oh, I'm sorry, Nerdy. Nerdy, do you have like a Fire Stick or a Roku or anything like that. There's a badger out here. Well, I tell you how to do it. Much easier. You might not realize it. And if you got a Google Chrome, that as well. Oh, there's one right there running. A Google Chrome, you can do it as well. Oh, wow. Look at them all. But I'm not doing anything. Are they just... So... Yeah. Alright, he's behind the bushes. So, what you can do is look up how to put Twoku on Roku. Or if you've got a Fire Stick or a Fire TV, then you can just put the Twitch app on there. And if you want to type, what you do is you download Twitch to your phone, the app, and then you go in on Twitch and you pause it, or you put where the video is not going, and then you can just chat. And I do that all the time. Now, the way that I am selectively hunting is for deer, for most species. If it is a 1-star mature or 2-star mature, have you updated your graphics driver maybe? Oh, we have a 2-star mature right there. I need to find it. Okay, what you need to do, I'll explain it. You can call me and I'll tell you how to do it. How about that? Later on. But what you need to do is go into your device manager and go to graphics adapter, and then right click on it and hit update and see if it actually updates. That most of the time is going to be best way to get that to stop, something like that probably. I almost bet you that's what's going on. Does it happen when you're watching YouTube? Okay. But does it happen while you're watching YouTube? No, that don't make any sense at all. Yeah. Oh, there's our big one. He needs to go. What is that one? That's an adult. Okay. He is 72 yards out. I'm going to go ahead and get my rifle ready. He's running right towards me. That's a nice one, but he's only an adult, so he's much better. All right, y'all get on out of here. I got my hunting stand discovery. Right. Medium. That's a little odd because I would have thought that he would have. I guess it's because it's Grandpa's rifle, maybe. Maybe it's just not got the oomph it needs, but yeah, it is good blood. Wow, look at that one. I think that's the same herd. They're looking like, you shot Grandpa! How dare you! Okay, you can do it. Okay. So, unfortunately, that may have been a very bad thing for me to do. I don't know if they fixed that glitch or not. Used to, if you picked up a different track, it would make it to where your blood would disappear. Box. Really? We have a mature female up there? I'm going to put a marker on her because... Oh, here he is right here. All right. Let's go ahead in photo mode. All right. That was a left lung. Wow. So if I had had the other gun, that would have destroyed him. Just absolutely. But that's nice anyway. The second lung, it clearly went into the second lung, but it's not giving me any kind of credit for that. That was a 2-star mature. He was a 39% genetic buck. So he is nice. I like him. Let's go ahead and sell him. And I'm going to see if I can maybe take her too. Any mature female needs to be taken out as well. They're at the point that, to my in my opinion, they stopped producing at that point, and their genetics are not really going to do anything. So I believe that they're all right there. There's a mature male. I need to take him. Wow, okay. I don't know that this is the same herd. It might be a different herd. That's an adult, so that's the mature. What is that guy? Young, young, young. Not close enough to see what that one is. Yeah, I don't think that's the same herd. If I had a better scope, I would go ahead and drop them. I said I'd be right back. Welcome back. How are you doing today? Pheasant. This is a second herd here, or a third herd. That's a young. No, that's my mature right there. That is my mature. So he's laying down. He's 193 out. Let me go ahead and see what my zeroings are. Okay, let me mark that. That's good blood right there. All right. I'm going to start picking up anything I can. Point. That's 3 mule deer. I'm doing good. Oh, by the way, nerdy, that place I showed you on my nose, I think I got it. I think I got it under control. Is that actually blood? I think it is. Well, I took and I scrubbed it really good, and then I don't know if it was like a bump coming up or what, but it was really sore, and it was like an indention there, and I don't know if I busted something or what, but when I got out of the shower, it's not really hurt very much since then. That is a good hit. I want to look and see how far I am on this. I got to get 10 more. That looked like a really good hit on him. So remember, there is a female mature with him. So I need to see if I can't find her at some point too, right quick. I don't have to take out the females really, but I'll get more money if I do. So I'll get more money and experience towards stuff. So I believe he's laying right there. Go. That was a perfect shot. Double lung. Whew. That weapon is just not powerful enough. That's one of the problems with it. But that was a good thing. He was only a 34.95%. So 35% genetics on him. That's good. Right. So they've made it so that there's actually a blood trail on here, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, let's go back down this way. I'm going to take away all of these. I've got just way too many of them on here right now. There used to be moose down this way. Now there are elk around here, and I don't really know where to... They're there. That's more mule deer. I'm not going to go for them right now anyway. They can spook off. But, let's see. I need to interact with clues to get as many of these done as I can. It should be at like 21. Yeah. I don't know what constitutes a clue for this to count, because like this here is a clue, but I don't know if I was to get a call, if that counts. I think it's supposed to. Spotting something does not count, and I don't know why not. But picking up, I think if it's the same herd, it will not count again. So it has to be individual herds or something. But that makes it so much easier. I do like the way that they have done this stuff in this game as far as perks go, where you can unlock everything if you work towards it. I don't have anything for a pheasant right now, so That's still 21, so... There's a pheasant. Oh, there's a 3-star mature right there. He has a chance to become a 5-star at some point. I really need to get me a good weapon for him. That's the best animal I've seen so far. There's 2 3-star matures. They both have a good chance of becoming 5 stars. So it's this zone right here. If I had a shotgun, I could take all of them at one time. I wouldn't want to take him, though. They will spook off here in a second. I love it. I love that right there. That's so cool. That one's just a bullet now. So I think if we would just walk up and down the river and we pick up everything we see, we'll get what I'm looking for. But I can tell y'all there's definitely going to be mule deer up in there too. There should be whitetail up in there at some point. Yeah, whitetail. Whitetail. Mule deer. Still only 21. I'm not sure. Maybe that means like if I've already got a mule deer zone or like a badger turd like that. That one might have, yeah. The badger turd I had not picked one up of, and there we go. So that means I know exactly what that means, and I know how to do it. That's the mature. So feed zones, rest zones, drink zones for each animal, or poop or tracks of that animal is what I need. We're back to being poop inspectors. And also a call of each one, I guess, would work. Because I do know that the calls have worked before. That means we need to go find some bear and moose and stuff like that. I do know that badgers drink right here. Unless they don't drink anymore. Alright, so here's something else that's weird. There should be a mule deer right here, a herd here. This mule deer is in its zone, though. I don't quite understand that. I don't know if they do change up any or what, but... Now, wait a minute. Is that one? Yeah. Is that my smell going that way? Yeah, okay, I got you. Alright, drinking rarely. Almost there. We got to get 7 more. With me walking around, I'm not going to get as much stuff. But I just want to pick up as much of this as I can and hope that I'll eventually get that perk unlocked. That's the main thing I'm really trying to do right now, is get that perk. Alright, wait a minute. That says... I don't think that's the proper time. That's a white-tailed deer. If we go to Encyclopedia, Animals... Alright. So they drink at 11 to 3. I believe they're both the same. And then Red Fox and Badger are different now. Pheasant has no drink zone. I don't understand this. Why is it that these games think that animals don't drink? I mean, seriously, how would they feel if they were not given water? I'll tell you right now, birds drink. They drink a lot. If you ever keep a bird, you need to have fresh water for them all the time. And they absolutely 100% will. They'll go in and they will, what was that? They'll drink just constantly. Like every hour or so, you'll see the birds getting something to drink. So it is 3:38. Does anybody know on the side here where it says 3:42 and it's got the +1 hours? I know that's the weather, but what is the down arrow? Is that saying that the wind is blowing south? New hunting stand. Okay. I'm assuming that's what that means. Now, on this game on PC, I don't mind taking a long shot. But on here, I don't necessarily want to really take a super long shot. Oh, there's a 1-star mature. We should take him out. I know I don't have a gun for him, unfortunately, but I don't know what I need to do to unlock those weapons. Let me go over here and see if I can get their zone and all of that. That might be the same group. I don't think it is. I don't think it's the same group, but they're in a different spot, and I did not see a 1-star mature with that other group, so... But there's no... Oh, well, I don't know. By the way, if you're wondering why I don't have a camera, in the daytime I don't use a camera in the summer, and as long as I'm on here, on this PC, I'm not going to be using the camera nearly as much. That is our 1-star mature right there. We really need to take him out if I can. I mean, he'll die anyway, but I just don't want to shoot him with such a big gun, you know? I gotta stand up for a minute, y'all. Alright. But yeah, this computer cannot handle the camera and the game at the same time very good. I don't know why. Or I was auto walking. I don't know why. I'm going to try to add some RAM to it as soon as I can. And I've got a few things I really want to get to be able to do better streams with it. But I'm hoping to just get mine fixed as well here soon. Unfortunately, this one can't use my capture card. Alright, y'all. Do we take him with Grandpa's gun, or do we not? I think we should take him and go back to the lodge and then head up the other way. There should be... maybe we'll go there first. I think that's a campsite. So I want to maybe try to get the campsite, and then we'll go back up there to see if I can get that one. Let's look and see at what I've got right now, though. This is... Wow. To my knowledge, if you do this with either one of them, it unlocks this. And so, I don't think I need to worry about it too much if I unlocked it all with that, but I think that you get the same perk. I'm not sure. On PC, I think I did. Now with this, this says with a break action. So honestly, I'm not sure. We should try to get us a shotgun. Let's look at the stuff here. We've traveled 2 kilometers in the upright stance, 1 in the crouch, and I have not traveled prone at all. So I'll tell y'all now what I'm gonna do. I'll work on something. I'll edit videos or something, and I'm just gonna put this and let this dude crawl all that way. So we've got to get 15 or 12 more big game animals. I got to get the collectibles. We're at 23 still, and then that I'm not too worried about. Explorer. And a vehicle, I can get that off. Those are kind of grind perks, and I'll probably get most of them off of stream or video. Well, I'm not really working at that, but play for 12 hours. So that's fine. We'll definitely get that naturally. And then I definitely need to get that and that. So we have to sell 30 called animals. And then absolutely need to get that 50 times. Oh my gosh. That will come naturally. It's not something I need to really farm, but I definitely want to get all of these and that, and then I'll be happy with what I can do. I'll get the that as well. All right. Well, we're going to do it. We're going to take him. Take him on out because he's got low genetics, and it doesn't matter that much if he's got what he is, as long as we take him out because of low genetics. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and get over here and pick him up, and then we're going to head over to that other spot. Let me see. We can sell him for 2. He had 37 genetics, and he was 5.24 pounds. We look at this. We wasted 4.71 pounds with the shot. He's got 0.52 pounds, so he was a nice one, though. He's a fairly nice little guy. Go on and sell him. All right, I'm not too worried about it. I want to get over there. So I tell you what we're going to do is we're actually going to try to... fast travel here? No. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We're just going to have to run it. We'll have to just walk it. I would get in my car and go, but I do want to hunt along the way a little bit, So I want to make my return to doing YouTube streams as well at some point here soon. I might do some Facebook streams as well. Would y'all prefer a specific game for those, or what would y'all want me to do? I feel like for YouTube, Call of the Wild is a weekly Call of the Wild stream would be a good idea. I don't make any money on Facebook or YouTube at all. I only make money here unless people donate or something. So y'all got to keep that in mind. But I like to do it for the fans who are mainly on those platforms. So, since I'm not releasing as much video content or as good video content right now, the reason I'm not editing anything is that this computer has a shit graphics card and it takes longer to render a video than for the video to just play. If I make a video that's 30 minutes, it takes it 45 just render. And for me, that's just unfeasible right now. Another very weird thing, this computer uploading to YouTube goes about where the other one will go at 10 to 11 up. This one will only go at about 7 up. All right. We've got a fox out that way. I haven't had a 7 up in a while. Y'all like 7 up? Miss Nerdy, Miss Nikki, do y'all like 7 up? I know people that cook with it more than drink it. My uncle, if he ever makes a cake, he either uses 7 Up or Sprite. He makes some of the best chocolate cakes you've ever tasted, and he makes them with either a 7 Up or a Sprite. I personally would prefer you should try ginger ale. I personally prefer to make Twist. I think Sierra Mist was good, but Twist is not. They changed Sierra Mist to where it's just not good at all, or it was not good at all. Is she moving or what? Oh yeah, there she is. But yeah, I used to love Sierra Mist, and they changed it massively. He's oh my gosh, he has a real chance at it. He's an adult 2-star. I don't want to mess with them then. But anyway, I really don't like to drink anything or eat anything if I can help it that has high fructose in it anymore. And so I look for the sodas that don't have it if I'm going to drink them, but those still have it in it. And I wish that I could find an alternative to those for my uncle to make me a cake like that. I'm not really supposed to have any kind of, those things are not, I'm not really supposed to have sodas according to my doctor, but the other doctor told me it was completely fine. It was something else that caused the problem I had. Okay. Hey, Sloth, I actually just got this on console last night. I've played it since release on PC, but my PC is dead right now. So I bought it on PlayStation so I could play and stream it. But I really have got maybe 2-3 hours into it right now total. On here, but on PC, I have probably about 150 hours. So I don't know. I think I might have about 80 to 100 hours actually there. I'm trying to get some of my perks and stuff right now. Uh, well, I'll wait till the ads are over and answer. There we go. Young male. I don't have any shootable here in that herd at all that I see. Female, young female. Okay, thank you. Um, I think I really just enjoy hunting the deer mainly in this and the big game. I like hunting the bears too and stuff. Uh, I like some of the high tech aspects that you can kind of do on the easy mode, which that's why I play on that. I just like the high tech aspects of it. Um, but I haven't hunted in real life in a long time. I used to squirrel hunt all the time, but I haven't done that in probably about 25 years or so. So there are some missions up here. I can't pick them up. I can fast travel over here, but I can't pick up the missions yet because I am doing a video series on the missions. Well, none of them are worth actually grabbing right now. So that is the group that drinks down there. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and go up here where they are and grab their zone though. I know I'm spooking them off, but I'm going to just grab their feed zone ground. But yeah, I used to go hunting a lot with my uncle and my grandpa. We would always go squirrel hunting, and we never really went, or we never did like go deer hunting. My stepdad goes deer hunting all the time, but Um, I've never been deer hunting at all. Just fishing and squirrel hunting. I guess you could say I have to hunt pests around my property as well. So if you count that, then yeah, uh, not that long ago. But as far as actually going hunting for food purposes, it's been a long time. Unfortunately, here where I am, squirrels will get in your house and eat it up. They will eat your wiring and all kind of stuff and just absolutely destroy your house. And it makes it impossible sometimes to feel safe, and they will absolutely just make you have a bad time sometimes. I've had to hunt them down. I've had to get a possum that was trying to attack my aunt, but that's a red fox. Besides that, I haven't been hunting in quite a while. All right, that's not that far away. I'm just going to run. I liken this, though. You got the hunter sense. Once you've got it to where you can walk and actually see it, I really enjoy the hunter sense in it. Mostly I play hunting games because I like shooting, though. I like long range shooting. That's basically any kind of game I play. If there's some sort of sniper type stuff you can do, then that's what I'm going to do. And so that's what honestly got me into Call of the Wild and any hunting games. I liken this one that once you get that really high-powered scope, that you can shoot so far off. I've had it mess up on me before, but sometimes I've gotten shot at like 1,100 yards or something. Yes, I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, like on Call of the Wild, I've got to where I run. I know where all of my animals are and everything. I've played it since it released on PlayStation, and I moved to PC on it as well. And then I've honestly got to the point that I know where they're going to be if I want to hunt them, and I run and I try to get long shots and stuff. On PlayStation, when I'm playing on there, I don't exactly do the sniper stuff as much, but I wouldn't say so the way I play it. I do a lot of stalking hunt. Um, I I will play this game about the same way once I've got the perks. I won't. I'll have a methodical approach to it, but at the end of the day, you just gotta remember they're video games. And you just gotta get out there and do what it takes to do the games. With being a streamer, I try my best to keep the slowness of the creeping up on stuff to a minimum. So people will leave so quick if you're just creeping around. So if I'm just playing by myself, I literally am crouching or prone and moving almost the entire time. Like right now, I'm just simply doing an exploration thing. Not really looking for anything to hunt unless I see it off far, but for me, once I see something, I know that since I'm single player, ain't nobody going to get my animal, so I'll go back and get it, after a little bit of time, or I'll track him down or something. But like I've told somebody earlier, I'm one of those weirdos that actually loves Hunting Simulator 2 as well. I know a lot of people hate that game, but I've had a lot of fun on it. My videos for Hunting Simulator 2, especially on my TikToks of it, that is my most viewed content. It is so weird. Bad man! Welcome home, Bad man! So happy to have you home, man. We've missed you so much. How are you doing? Bad has escaped from the hospital again. Hip hip hooray! Yo, what? I thought you was going home. Why are you still at the hospital? Did they keep you? Ah. Okay. If you lived close enough, I'd come pick you up. Y'all badassed me on a date. He wants us to go see Borderlands. Bad, Borderlands doesn't come out until next year, man. You got a whole year and a month to get your butt down here. Michael's clearing. There you go. I always pick with Bad. We were playing Borderlands, and I sent him a complete collection of... I hear you. I sent him... So mean. I'm not being mean. I'm just picking with Bad. But I sent him the complete collection of what are they called? The Infinity guns at max level at the time. And Bad says, "Oh, I can't remember what it was." He said, "Will you marry me?" or something like that. Oh, I got you. I'm not mean. If I didn't... Awesome. I need to go get a collection of the new ones. Yeah, I need to go get a collection of the new ones for all of us. Oh, whoa, wait. Disturbed is taking Breaking Benjamin around. I'm there. You bought a ticket. I am there. Hell with Disturbed. I love them. Hell with Disturbed, though. Breaking Benjamin's going to be there. I am the #1 Breaking Benjamin fan in this world. I'm telling you right now. If that's one of their shows, I'll tell you. I went to see a festival show. It had Hinder, Blackstone Cherries, Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace, and Stained, and they were... I think that's the order. Well, no, it was Blackstone Cherries first and then Hinder, but then Breaking Benjamin went on. And I always loved Breaking Benjamin even up to that point. But, oh my God, I hate them bad. But, And well, I'll tell you, and I love Godsmack as well, but and Stained was one of my favorite bands at the time. This was in 2005, and we went to it was the amphitheater in Raleigh, but we went to that, and every single note that Breaking Benjamin plays feels like a freaking sledgehammer in your chest. It is so awesome. And now, 3 Days Grace with Adam Guntier, freaking amazing. And then, of course, Stained was amazing, but Breaking Benjamin absolutely blew them all away. It was just like that was the most amazing concert ever. Oh my gosh. Come pick me up! I've never heard of them. Papa Roach has got one good song. I just cannot get into the rest of their music. Alright. I need to go up here. So let's just fast travel back here. Yeah, I love the one song by Papa Roach, but most of their other songs I just do not like. I don't know what it is about them. I just don't really like them very much. All right. Well, I say we buy that, but I don't think that we have. I don't think we've got enough for a scope. Well, we got 2,300. I want a shotgun. I am going to have to do some other stuff to get that shotgun. I don't know exactly what it is you have to do to get that. I want that shotgun. Oh my gosh, I love it. That is exactly what my shotgun looks like. Except I don't know that mine is a 12 gauge. I think mine might be a 16. Or it might be a 20 gauge, but it looks like that. I really am not sure off the top of my head. I haven't used it in years. I'd like to get my stepdad to clean it for me and show me how to make sure that it's good and go out there and I am going to be getting the season pass after my stream. I just forgot to buy it before stream. I was in a rush to make the first video of it. I'm making videos of the missions, which is why I'm not doing any missions on here. But and by the way, thank you so much for that follow. It doesn't make any noise or tell me. So thank you for that follow. I very much appreciate that. To everybody who has followed, it says 2, I think. Anyway. But anyway. Okay. Yeah, I've got all of that on PC, but I quit playing on PC because of this gun right here. Okay, Miss Nerdy. Well, I hate to see that that you won't be nerdy. You better be nerdy still. But anyways, I went hunting with this gun right here. I was hunting ducks and geese on PC, and when I went to hunt them, this gun went into an infinite loop. And yeah, it would not. I don't know what exactly was wrong with it. It was some sort of glitch, but it would reload over and over and over, and it eventually it crashed my game every single time I loaded into the game. I couldn't even play anymore, and I just stopped playing the game because it took them so long to patch it. And before I went to play the game again, my PC messed up. So I'm thinking that I have to unlock these via a mission though, and I'm probably gonna end here about in the next 40 minutes or so, and I'm going to go get some lunch, and then I'll probably come back later this evening once it's cooled off a little bit more. It's getting kind of hot. I'm sitting here sweating pretty bad right now. So I need to go check on my aunt as well. But I will try to make another video and unlock this stuff. Like I said, I'm not sure. I think I have to do the Badger mission for Grandpa first. But I'm really not sure. There might be emails that we have to do. I think it's email missions. I'm going to do that one, by the way. And by the way,
the basement's still locked.
Does anybody know if
since 2002
if you can open the basement later on in the game or something? I am thinking about that. Do y'all know if I buy this, will I be able to use the same scope, or do I only get access to one single scope? Like if I have this scope here, will I be able to put it on a second weapon, or do I have to buy another one? I guess is what I'm saying. It says that it's purchased, though, so I may end up having to just buy that weapon. I don't know. And that unlock everything. Which I'll do in the video anyway. I'm not going to drive, though. I'm going to walk this and get this. I'm having so much fun with this game again. Since it's actually working. I'm actually really surprised at how much I'm enjoying it here on console, because I hate hunting with the controller now. I am total mouse and keyboard for hunting games, and I don't know, I'm having a bit of a hard time with Call of the Wild right now, with its mechanics of hunting with the controller, but the good thing is I can play that on PC. I can play Hunting Simulator 2 on PC as well, I think. And both of my dinosaur games. I need to go out and be Dino Bait again, nerdy. You know, that's the game that messed up my computer, though, is Prehistoric Hunt. That's the first time it ever crashed. I had a Spinosaurus and a T-Rex, both. Or no, it was two T-Rexes and a Spinosaurus coming directly for me. It was weird. There was a Spino directly in front of me, and then angled off about 45 degrees left and right. I had two T-Rexes coming at me. And they were going right for that Spino. It was coming right for me. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God. Alright, so my wind is still blowing south. Now, I'm not going to sleep in this game unless it gets dark. Also, does anyone know if there is a dead zone control for this game on PlayStation? There's a mature email. I'm going to take it. You know what? I'm not getting any money for them, so I might as well not bother with that. I literally would get a single, just a single dollar out of it, so, or a coin, whatever. Hmm. Maybe sent me something. Let me see how much I am. Oh my gosh, we're almost at we've got to get 4 more. Another thing I'm doing right now is picking up zones. Not really caring if I actually shoot much at this moment, but picking up zones so that I can just have them and work my way up to going up here. I don't remember what this place is called. Right up in here though, whatever that area is, I want to get up there and start hunting moose. So I need to do those missions, but I'm going to try to do as many of the missions on video as I can, and we'll just mainly leave the streams for just hunting. Of course, I actually can record a console while I'm streaming, so we might do that too. I am spoiled to my old PC as far as editing and rendering goes. Editing is fine on this one, but rendering, oh my gosh. I can render a 30-minute video in 15 minutes on my old one. Actually, about 11 minutes usually. I miss my 3060 Ti. This thing in this one is a 65X. I hate AMD anything, and it's got an AMD Ryzen 5, which actually I don't think the processor is that bad, but I would like to get... I need to have somebody look at it and tell me what I can upgrade it to. I probably will have to get a power supply. Most places don't future-proof the power supplies in these things. And it was a Cyber Power PC, I think. Mine is an iBuyPower. I don't recommend them as a builder. If you have a local builder, you might want to go for them. iBuyPower has got some really bad problems. I don't care if you're trying like to pump out more or not. When somebody orders a custom built PC, you need to make sure it's right. They put my hard drive in mine at setting literally at about a 45-degree angle, and I'm like, I contacted them and I'm like, look, whoever done this, they didn't even take time to push the cables into the proper spots, and they set the hard drive at a 45-degree angle. I said, that is just asking for a head crash. I said, it's just pure luck I've not already had a head crash on it and had to replace that drive. You know, and it's so stupid. I'm a little bit wary of it, but our Walmart has 2 terabyte hard drives for $50. And I really need to get one of those. If I get if I get a hard drive, I can get back to editing my other stuff properly. That's the whole problem I'm having right now. Right, so I'm not sure if I can go out of these areas. I don't know if they're on my other stuff or what. I really don't know. I don't know if I'm past the line. I don't think it tells you until you spot an animal. But if I can get, I need 32 gigs of RAM. I need an NVIDIA graphics card. This one, and I need at least 2 terabyte hard drive to make this one function properly for streaming and recording, editing. And I'll tell y'all, my old capture box, it's just luck that I have it. Otherwise, I would not be able to even stream right now. But this one makes it look kind of bad compared to my other PC. It looked really good with this one. I have a Hauppauge HD PVR Pro 60 4K, and it's got 4K pass through, and it records at 1080. Now, if you're using Hauppauge Capture, it looks great. It has absolutely no artifacting, but for some reason, I think that with OBS, it does not use the there's not enough power to make it pull it into that or something. I don't know. That's why I said I think I need to upgrade the power supply too. But all of that, besides the graphics card, is I can do for a little bit, about $100, and for about 50 for the RAM and 50 for the hard drive, and then a graphics card. As long as I can get a 30 series graphics card that can use NVENC, I think that would be great. You don't really want to go with the 40 series. And for my other PC, I just want another 3060 Ti to replace it. So it stops about right here, if I'm not mistaken. You can't really do anything at that point. I need to get down here to the river itself. Now, my goal for this stream is to unlock this. So I have to find 4 more unique animal signs. I don't think it will bother me if I go into another area. I just can't shoot anything in the other areas. Hey, Henry, how are you doing today? Oh, dear. Good afternoon. Black bear. That should be another clue. Yep, that counted. So if I get a call from a moose and a call from... I don't think a wolf. I think I've already got a wolf. Or I find any black bear zones, then I'll be good. Just need to find some moose zones and get a call or something like that. If I can find a black bear drink zone, anything, that'll help. Man, I miss hunting up here. I know that up here, right in this area right here, is actually a place you can park, and it was a camp you can fast travel to. Henry, if you don't want to play Nightmare Dungeons, don't use a Nightmare Sigil. I mean, if you want to play them, that's fine, but I am actually going to try to upgrade my my druid tomorrow some more, probably. I'll probably be on... Oh, don't get rid of the Nightmare Sigils. Yeah, don't get rid of the Nightmare Sigils, but just leave them in your inventory somewhere or something. Put them in your stash. But that is for like super in-game content. I'll run Nightmare Dungeons with you if you want, but I haven't even played one. I think that's going to be even closer. I just need 2. Alright, well, wait a minute. If we follow this down to the river, maybe we'll find a zone. Wait. Is that P? No. I seem to remember tracks working a little bit different, though. You're right here. We need 1 more. So if that is his zone for barely being there, that's a secondary zone. His main zone, is this it? No, that's Whitetail. That's a main zone. But actually, Henry, last night I got so sick of that druid, I had to get on my necromancer. I'm happy that we ran that a little bit. I really enjoyed getting back on my necro. I should have just been a necro for the seasonal as well. I wanted to go with a a druid for just something different, because I actually do like the druids, but there was all kinds of issues. Look at there, we've got ducks. Ain't this beautiful out here? Seen something right there. Badger. Huh. Whatever it was is gone now. Oh, wait. Oh, I got it. Western Moose. They changed the name of them. All right. Look at there. Oh, we got it. That makes it so much easier. So would that take us 2 hours to unlock that? You can do it a lot faster if you just run the river, but I want it to hunt a little bit as well. Now, I don't think I should be taking any moose, but if I get up here and I can find area I'm trying to find, then we'll go ahead and try to like, I know it's right over in this area right here. We'll try to get to that. Let me actually get over here on this side. Badger. There he is right there. An adult male. 1 star. He can grow. But most of the time, if you see a 1-star adult, it's got low genetics. But they can grow into 5 stars eventually. One thing about this that I don't like is that it does not mark it on your map where you last seen them. Like automatically put them on there or something. That's one of the real things I do kind of like better about Call of Wild is that you can know where you spotted something at. Darn thing looked like a helicopter. What do I have those for? I don't know. That is whitetail, I think. I don't know. That might be a mule deer. I'm not sure. We're just chill hunting right now, trying to get some things unlocked. It's mule deer. I'm not sure. I can't really tell what his rack is. He looks mature. I don't know. I think that is a whitetail, actually. Man, he is nice. We might take him if... Depends on what his rating is. Oh my god, it is a 5-star. Oh man, look at that. Well, you said go get one, so I guess that's what I'm going to try to do. I only have Grandpa's gun, so... No, the whole time I played on PC, I never got a single 5-star. That thing is nice. Good gosh. I need to get within at least 150 of them. I guess all of my money is going to go towards taxing this guy. Awesome. I definitely was not expecting to see that. I hope that it being Grandpa's gun won't bother it too much. I think he's laying down. Well, the way he bolted, I don't think we got a good shot. I'm really hoping it's good blood. Don't even see a pillar. Wait. I see some blood right there. He may be a little bit further back than I thought he was. Guess it would help to actually put the hunter sense on, huh? Well, here we go. Alright, so we do have blood back here. And it looks like he's dropping a lot of blood, so maybe it was good. I don't see the shoot site. Well, yeah, there we go. Okay, and it's good. I want to go ahead and track him in. Oh, I'm so happy I unlocked that perk. I wanted to play this so bad, so I bought it on PlayStation since my PC is messed up. And I was not expecting to find something like that. He really left a trail, didn't he? That's something new that they have done, that pillar that comes up from it, the red. I don't recall that being in it when I used to play it on PC. I think it was just the flashing tracks. Well, I believe he's laying right here. All right. Well, do this upright. My first 5-star ever. Super awesome. Just to make sure I get it. All right. Look at that, y'all. That rack on him. Perfect. Yes. Woo! I am happy with that. 91%. He's got a nice rack on him, sure. Almost a 400-pound one. Let's tax him. Not great, not terrible. I guess that's 3 stars. Okay. Wow. Well, we done it. I'm gonna go to that camp up there somewhere, wherever it's at, if I can find it, and try to get it, and then I'm gonna end at that point. What the heck is that? That is a 3-star mature. He doesn't look too old. So I'm thinking leave him. He's really nice. I don't know that he'll make it, but I think I'm going to go up here and try to get their zone. If I can at least pick up their zone, I'll probably be able to just come back up here later and see if I can find them. If he turns gray looking, I'll go ahead and pop him. He is really nice, though. Oh, there was actually another really nice one over there. I should have a zone somewhere out here flashing around. So. Okay. Need to check that zone. So I had another one. That was the pheasants that are right here. I need to go to that zone and check them once I get a shotgun. Then I need to come back here and check this guy. Well, I'm finally getting closer to the area I'm trying to go to. If I remember correctly, you can actually, at a campsite, if it has a parking lot, you can call your vehicle there. I'm not sure if it's at campsites or if it's just at the outpost for the different people. I honestly don't remember. It's 7:40 at night, so it's getting a little bit dark. But I have done what I planned to do for this stream, so I'm going to go get me some lunch here in just a few minutes, and then I'll probably come back and record a little bit. I got to upload something, come back and record, and then I'll be back on later tonight if I'm up to it. I hope I'm up to it. I do want to play more of this on stream as well, so... Have they made it in this game so that the animals can actually harm you? Does anybody know? I do not think that they ever would attack you. Maybe the gray wolves did. I think that the bear actually ran towards me once, but I'm not sure. I don't know if you can or not, Nerdy. I really don't remember. Oh. Okay, it's raining. I'm gonna run. Try to get up here to what I'm looking for. As soon as I get here, I'm gonna have to go on and cut off. So I'm gonna go on and tell y'all, thank you for being here. I have really enjoyed hunting so far today. It's the hotter part of the day here, and I got started a little bit later than I wanted to, but I'll try to come back once it gets dark and do a little bit more hunting. Miss Nerdy, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. Everybody, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. I much appreciate it. Mr. Henry, everybody, Miss Nikki, Mr. Bad. I think Bad was probably on his way home. But adulting is no fun. Why? Why must you adult? No. That's why I got to get off of here. I got to go adult. I left my mop outside and it's raining, so I got to go get it. Aw. Yeah, I know the pain. I know that pain, Nerdy. No. Better not. It's all mine. Alright, that's where we're going right there. So, again, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it so much. I hope y'all have enjoyed while I hunt. Oh gosh, I thought it was a moose running this way. We did get a campsite. I'm gonna do these missions on video, but I won't pick them up until I make the video, but I've got my campsite here. I've got some areas. I know that there are mule deer down here, and I think there's moose at this one, and there's mule deer here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the stand as well. There's a mature female. I see him. Okay. The first 5-star animal I ever seen was a duck, and it flew over me and was never seen again. I couldn't shoot it. I didn't have anything to shoot it with, so. But there we go. I will see y'all next time. Again, thank you for joining me, and y'all have a great day.